are going to be solving a brainstorming on biology. So in this question we are given that which of the following structure differentiates an animal cell from a plant cell? It means we want to look at the organelles that can be seen in animal cells, likewise the organelles that can be seen in plant cells, and those organelles that cannot be seen in both of them. So let's look at this first. What are organelles? Now organelles, let me just say from the word organ, but for lower organisms like cell, we refer to them as organelles. Now what are organelles? Organelles are biomolecular structures found within the cell that help them to do that cellular activity. So the main function of why we have the organelles is for cellular activity. When I refer to cellular activity, I'm talking of the activity that occurs in the cell. So let's look at the organelle we have in our option. According to the option, the first organelle that differentiates a plant and animal cell. Let's talk about the first one, ribosome. Now, ribosome, what is ribosome? Ribosome is a protein-like structure. That means this kind of structure is found in the nucleus or found in the cytoplasm or found attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. And the main function of the ribosome is to produce protein. That's why they refer to them as protein synthesis. Okay, so and these are found both in plant cell and animal cell. So option A is not the right answer. Going for our option B. Option B, we are given the cell membrane. Talking about the cell membrane. The cell membrane is a part in both plant and animal cells that help them to transport molecules or substance within the organelles or help them to transport outside the cell. So they help us in transportation of material. That's the essence of our cell membrane, and they are both found in both animal cell and plant cell. Let's consider the next option, option C. In option C, we are given the chloroplast. Now, this chloroplast is actually gotten from plant cell only. From the word chloro, you know that it's gotten from the word chlorophyll. Because chloroplast contains chlorophyll, and the word plast is got from the word plastic. So it's a plastic that contains chlorophyll. We call it chloroplast. And the essence of the chlorophyll is to attract sunlight during photosynthesis when plant is about to produce their food. So that means our chloroplast is found in plant cell, but is not found in animal cell. That means our answer is option C. But before then, let's consider other options. Considering other options, which is option D, is called the mitochondrion. The mitochondrion is also called the powerhouse. Why is it called a powerhouse? The essence of why mitochondria is called a powerhouse is because it's a place where we generate energy. Energy is generated from the mitochondria, which is our universal currency, which is called ATP. Now, this ATP is the energy, or let me say the drive, at which cell used to perform every cellular activity within and outside the cell. So mitochondria help us in the production of ATP. So it's found both in plant cell and animal cell. Let's consider the last option, option E. Continuing option E, we have the lysosome. The lysosome is also called the suicidal bag. It's called the suicidal bag. Why is the lysosome called suicidal bag? Sorry for that. It's called suicidal bag because it terminates the cell when it's about age. When the cell is aged or when the cell is getting old, it helps us to destroy the cell. So that is why they call it suicidal bag. And this is also found both in plant cell and animal cell. So let's go back to our question again. The question says that which of the following structure differentiate an animal cell from a plant cell? So the answer stands as option C. Option C, which is called chloroplast.